Good morning, welcome. This will be the first training session of the week. We're gonna be working on soccer awareness this week. The tools that you guys need are the same that you've had in the past. If you guys can, I prefer if you had like an iPad or a tablet. You can also do this with a phone. The resources are in the worksheet that you guys were sent this morning. They'll be in the worksheet from here on out. There's a YouTube video that has what you need from a video standpoint, but you also can use the app that also is included in there. So how we do it is you're just gonna need to set up your tablet or iPhone, and then I'll show you guys how to use it as we go. If you don't have a phone or a tablet, you can have one of your parents or a sibling help you out and just call out a number or a color as well if that's not available to you. All right, so let's get it going. Okay, so here's how the first activity is going to work. I've got my iPad set up in front of me. I've got my soccer awareness, either app or video going. I'm just going to toss the ball up. I'm going to look in front of me, see what number and color is on the screen. The number is going to be how many times I clap before I need to catch it. The color will represent the agility that I'm going to be going to. So if it's 1 and the color yellow, I'll throw the ball up. I'm going to look. It'll be 1. It'll be 1 clap catch. And then I'll do 2 feet over, 2 feet back, and then go again, right? So I'm just gonna go for probably 2 minutes, just get my legs going and start to get the feel and what we're looking for from a soccer awareness standpoint. All right, let's do it. It's the second activity of the warm-up. Now I'm just gonna face this way. So my iPad will be behind me. Same thing, toss it up, but now I gotta look over my shoulder, check and see what number and color there is, do the amount of claps, and then the color will represent the same thing, footwork pattern that I'm gonna go to. Here we go. All right, so after the warm-up, just make sure you guys do a little bit of stretch, dynamic stretching, get your legs going. Now we just kind of keep the same pattern and rules, except now rather than clapping, when we check the iPad, it will represent then how many juggles we're going to take before we put it on the floor. And the color will represent which color we're going to dribble through, right? So I'll toss it up to myself. If it's 2 and it's on blue, I'll juggle twice, put it on the floor, dribble through the blues, and then come back and restart again. Okay, you guys can either use your hands to pick it up and serve it, or you can juggle it up to yourself and then go from there. Here we go. Okay, so version 2 of the second activity is we just go the same thing, so now we have to check our shoulder after we throw it up. And then again, number represents how many juggles I take, color represents which color of 3 cones I'm going to drill through. Let's keep it going. Okay, third activity, all we did is now we changed, rather than 3 cones, we just make 3 gates. So we just put 2 cones like a yard apart to make them gates. So first you'll face forward, juggle the ball up. It's the same thing as the last activity, so the number that you see represents how many juggles you need to take, and the color will represent what gate you need to dribble to. You'll dribble to the gate, perform any turn that you'd like, dribble back to the center, and then keep it rolling. All right, let's go. Same as the activity that we just did. Now we just turn around and we face this way. The stimulus or the iPad's behind us. So again, toss it up. Number represents juggles, color represents what gate you go to perform a move. If you need a bounce, so if I have to throw it up, take a bounce, check my shoulder, that works too, right? But if you can, try and do it without a bounce.